Conformity Antidote, melting one snowflake at a time. Get ready to be triggered.
Run, little snowflakes, run.
You know what makes me sad? You do, jackwagon!
How dare you disrespect me, your country, and your mama!
Here they come, the leaders of the new church, Reverend Cuz and Deacon Tex.
Hey!
Hello, everybody.
We got a delay again.
I know you got a delay again.
Son of a...
Anyway,
bisque.
that's weird.
We just went over all this.
If in case you're wondering, we were down here doing some tests. We had some technical difficulties. And it seems like they're back. We're coming in like an echo. It's my voice is like it's like a couple seconds late. I wonder if we can do that like in editing. You know, like if we say a swear word or something, you can cut it off.
Oh, we're going to cut it off, all right.
Yes. So.
All right. It's
still there.
What? Mother.
Well, I guess we may just have to push on. And we'll put it on. Is anybody watching on Facebook?
Hello. See, it's delayed.
Is anybody watching yet?
Is it all Jack? Miss Vivian, are we echoing and it's off?
You might not be able. She might not be able to tell.
Yes, it's echoing. Son of a
biscuit.
We just went through, I don't know how many tests.
And it was perfect. I don't know what's going on.
That's really got me pissed off.
So what do you want to do? You want to see if you can fix it real quick?
Okay, yeah.
Stay with us, everybody. We're going to try and fix it without having to cut off the show. So,
it's a tad off, but not like last time. It's still way off. Okay, hold on one second.
We're going to try and fix something.
All right, maybe we'll...
So anyway.
Well, see, I can't go through that whole thing because it'll... All right, hold on.
Yes, I am here. No, it's not echoing. Miss Vivian says it's not echoing. We just have a delay on this end.
Seriously, though?
Yeah, she just says it's not echoing.
Really? Because we're getting a bad echo on this end.
Well, we're just getting a delay, though. Hello? I don't know what that is.
Wait, think we all right?
Yeah, we'll just go ahead. We'll just have to get used to it. It might make us laugh a little bit more normal.
All right, hold on. Let me try this. Let me turn off the monitor, which means we can't hear ourselves. But you guys let us know.
Are we off?
All right.
Now we are.
So we'll just have to go over these, I guess. So can you guys, Miss Vivian, can you guys still hear us now? We turned off a monitor, which means we can't hear ourselves until we get this fixed, probably later on. But can you hear us? And are we on no echo?
You gotta love doing live shows in a basement. It's great.
Nope, no echo.
All right. Let's
well,
move on then. We just won't be able to hear ourselves, but we're listening to each other right now.
Yeah, we don't need to hear each other.
No,
we suck.
You're right. I know.
And we'll figure that. Anyway, we won't get into it. We just need some freaking equipment that's worth a damn.
One of these days when we make it big, and Hollywood gets their act together, and realize what's going on here. You know.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something to do with the monitor. I don't know what the problem is, but
my Conformity Antidote cup.
Anyway.
Cheers.
What are twin powers? Activate. All right. Let's get into it then.
Yes, since we.
So let's go ahead and jump into the news.
Shaniqua. Oh, shucky.
Shaka.
Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. No, can you hear me?
What the hell was
I
that?
don't know. And Rufus. Shaka Khan and Rufus. What do you name their guy Rufus?
I remember Shaka Khan, but I don't remember Rufus.
Yeah, Rufus.
Anyway. All right.
Anyway.
So.
Let's get to the news.
Look
at that face.
Yes, look at that face. Okay. Old stupid. So the Mueller Report came out. Now, not everybody doesn't know what's in it yet. People have been supposedly looking at pieces of it. However, Mueller already said, due to the report and what's in it, there will be no more indictments, which tells me there's nothing in it.
I venture to guess that you're correct. Nah, go ahead.
So, well, I'm just saying. So now the Democrats are going to be pissed off because they thought, so like they said before, I forget what we were talking about before, but now Mueller was the Messiah. He's going to right all the wrongs. He's going to find all the dirt on Trump, and guess what?
Yeah. Nothing. Well, this is it. This is what they said. You know, they already got the ones that he was going to get. You know, like Manafort and all them, and of course, what's his name, Foley, or what's his,
and also,
idiot
Cohen,
who's sitting there trying to lie. He's doing all kinds of lying and stuff. But then again, he is a shady guy from way back when. You know, he's gonna do whatever he can to save his ass.
Yeah, I mean he's a freaking idiot. So,
but I think kind of piggybacking a little bit on what Cuz was saying, this afternoon we were out at lunch and it was like a little blurb. I guess Attorney General Barr's got the whole report. Now it's up to him what he wants to be released. If he wants to release all of it, if he just wants to release parts of it, or whatever. But I mean, they just got it. I don't even think it's been 24 hours exactly, and he got it within 24 hours. Or this afternoon, he was basically stating that that he looked through it and he put out a statement saying that there was no evidence of collusion at all between anybody on Trump's campaign or Trump. So,
right.
But that's not going to stop the Democrats. We've already heard that Schiff is going to keep going through, and then Elijah Cummings from Maryland already said that he's going to spend as much money possible investigating Trump and his family. So instead of using that money towards programs, fixing the roads like the BW Parkway, which is loaded with potholes, they're going to spend all that money investigating Trump and his family because they're just very sore losers.
That's only going to last so long before. Okay, it's still echo. I'm going to turn it back off.
Yes.
So that's only going to last so long before the voters are like, "Hey, you're wasting all our freaking money, you a-hole." So, let's turn the monitor off. All right. There we go. So eventually the people are going to say, the voters are going to say, dude, quit wasting all the freaking money on this bull crap. You just had, what was it? What was Mueller's deal? Was it like 35-40 million?
Yeah, something like that.
Of taxpayer money. And it's like, dude.
What's going to happen is it's going to end up being the 2020 election. You know, if they keep dragging this out and wanting to do all this stupid investigations and stuff like that, look, it came back and hurt the Republicans too, because the Republicans wanted who was it that they wanted? They were going after, wanted constantly investigated. It was a couple years ago, and I think it came back to bite them in the ass too, with all the money that they spent on the investigation. It came up nothing. So it's just, it's like nobody
for Benghazi?
Yeah, that might have been it. And it's just like,
but that was true shit though.
Well, yeah, they got what they needed to get, but they wanted to keep going on and
because nobody indicted her stupid ass.
Well, yeah,
so
that's true.
My point is this, and this is what I said from day one: nobody on the planet, as far as all these people, nobody should ever be in jail as long as Hillary Clinton's walking the planet.
Oh,
I mean, she should be in jail before anybody. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens.
We can go on and on with the bleach bit program she did to whack all her freaking hard drives.
Oh, you got some hearts on that one.
So,
but we'll see what happens, because allegedly, they were saying that there could be some stuff in the Mueller report that could maybe reopen up some more can of worms against Hillary. So we'll just have to wait and see.
But you remember we talked about earlier where we talked about Schiff, and Schiff, what was it? Months and months ago, might have even been the end of last year, or anyway, was talking about how he knew about this evidence against Trump, how he had this evidence against Trump, and it was given to Mueller and all of this. And guess what?
Nothing.
All right.
So
can we just move on and just look at the man's accomplishments, policies, and just get past the BS?
Or let's get back to trying to run somewhat of the government, instead of every time you turn on the news, it's an investigation here, investigation there. Okay, what else are you doing in Washington? It's 2 years have passed, and it's like, we got all this other stuff going on. The budget still hasn't. The issues with the budget still haven't been resolved. I could go on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah, but that's all you guys got going on?
Right, exactly.
Seriously.
So, they figure that's what the public wants, and
assholes.
And my personal opinion, it's going to get worse, because all these people that are like senators or whatever that have thrown their hat in the ring for the 2020 presidential race are going to do everything they can to make themselves, to rile up everybody, to make us more divisive than we already are.
Yep.
I just think it's going to get worse.
It's going to be funny, because when a bunch of these jackasses actually start for the campaign for 2020 and they start doing the debates and everything, they're going to rip each other apart.
Yes.
It's going to be hilarious.
And yes, Miss Vivian, I agree with you 100%. Fix healthcare. Amen.
I agree. And not this Obamacare or some single-payer system or this. We got Kamala Harris talking about that she wants to get rid of private health care.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's going to go over like a lead balloon. It's not going to go. But my point is the fact that she's actually running her mouth and saying that shit. Just like, go ahead, keep saying it, because you're going to piss everybody off.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on to
enough of the news. Let's go.
We're done with the news.
It was a short news for now, because we really want to get into our topics, which we think you all, our viewing audience, will really like this weekend.
And believe me, there's tons more news we could go over, but we could be here for the next few days.
We're not. This isn't Fox News. This isn't CNN or
Vivian's getting a little raunchy.
Oh. Ooh. Is that Anthony?
Miss Vivian.
I know, I like it though.
I know, it's funny.
It's a family show though.
Yeah.
We can't repeat what you just said on the air. But if you're on Facebook, you can read it.
All right,
so let's
get this colossal failure off of here.
I mean, we're not this isn't like a news talk show like on Fox or the Mad Cow Mad Cow show.
Fox, if you want to pick us up and pay us to do it, we'll do it in a hearrbit.
As long as I like Greg Gutfeld.
I love Greg Gutfeld.
So as long as I get him and
Tyrus.
Yeah, Tyrus. I like them. I'd like to be on your show, Greg, if you're watching.
Yes.
So
give us our own show.
I'm not big fans of the Fox Morning Show or whatever the crap. But
no. All right.
Yes,
so in the midst of all the blackface stuff, I know it's been a little, little back, but it seems to keep resurfacing.
But you notice how it's because Democrats are involved. It's kind of like the news media stop talking about it. It just kind of like you don't hear about it with Northam anymore. It's been awfully quiet about the Attorney General in Virginia, the rapist, the therapist. Oh no, that's the rapist. Everything's been kind of quiet.
It is
here lately,
but blackface still keeps raising its ugly head.
Yes. Oh, what is that?
You know what that is?
Yes. No.
That is $800. That is an $890 Gucci sweater. Okay.
But it looks good on you, though.
Yeah. When you get a free bowl of soup.
I was going to say, why'd you take the picture down? Oh, my gosh.
That's bad. That's really bad. That's...
Can you imagine her wearing that in downtown Baltimore? Hey, honky bitch. All right, Gucci.
Okay, what? Okay, I can even understand having something, a turtleneck or whatever that goes up to here to kind of cover this.
The red lips.
What's with the lips? What is that? It is the most god-awful thing I've ever seen. And oh, by the way, like I said before, $850 for that
crazy.
Piece of
well,
shit.
Anything that has a Gucci name on it's like jacked up.
That's Gucci. I'm gonna wear that to the club. Woohoo! Woohoo!
But I wonder though, because it's like half blackface. It doesn't go all the way up. So she's like, what is she, like an Oreo cookie?
Nope.
Or no, she's a black and white cookie.
She's trying to be somebody she ain't. You ain't half black. You ain't nothing, you skinny white bitch.
I cannot believe the fashion designer, okay, the person from Gucci or whatever that designed this.
Thank you.
Did not know. You cannot tell me that person did not know what they were creating.
Well, the fact that somebody would create that piece of crap,
right?
Period.
Exactly.
I mean, not even.
Well, have you seen some of the? You should see some of the fashions that this new generation is wearing. All I gotta say is, I don't know.
The turtleneck black wool baklava. Baklava. That's a dessert.
I love it too. That's that Greek.
It's
like Greek dessert.
With the puff pastry.
Yes.
Yeah. My bad. Which sells for $890 on one site, covers the nose, and includes a red cutout for the mouth. Maybe that's never mind. I can say something, but I'm not going to. Okay. It was ridiculed on social media as insensitive and racist at a time when the U.S. is grappling with cases of old photos of politicians and their faces blackened.
You think?
This is like this is the most god awful thing I've ever seen. How is that even?
Well, first off, who would wear it?
It's fat. Yeah.
Somebody that's who would wear it? Somebody that's dumb enough and has that kind of money to spend the money on it. A normal person, us normal working class people, would not get something like that. No.
Not for $850.
No, hell no.
Not even for $8.50.
Exactly.
That piece of anyway. It's
way to go, Gucci.
Gucci, you dumbass.
I like this next one too with this stank hoe.
Oh, this skank I cannot stand. But anyway, so here we go. Now, this is one of the stars that is on American Idol.
Right.
The only female on it, sits in the middle. She's a dumb bitch.
Yeah, she kissed a girl
and she liked it.
I know. That was her first big song.
And of course, then she married Russell Brand. So there you go. That dumbass. But anyway, this is a pair of shoes that's was in her fashion line. What the hell is that?
That's Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder.
What the hell is that? Now, who?
First off,
let's get these little faces up here. What? Well, who would wear that on your feet? Ebony and ivory.
All right. Yeah. Cuz, I'm glad you said. First off, let's skip the fact it's black. Who would wear that on their? Who would walk around on the streets wearing a face?
My
on their
point
shoes?
is if Katy Perry looks at this and says, "That's awesome. I want my name on that. Make them and distribute them." What is this, Mr. Potato Head?
Maybe that's what it is. You can pop the eyes off and put like googly eyes or something. Well, they already are googly eyes, but you can interchange with the different noses and stuff.
It is the most god awful thing I've ever seen.
Oh my
you know
God.
what? Take those. I tell you what.
Take those with the sweater.
Take these. Wear it with that sweater. You're good to go.
Yep. You'll be the most popular person in Chicago, downtown Chicago.
Tell you what, you walk into the club. People are like, what the hell are you doing?
Again, who in the right mind? All right, in this, we know we're living in a time right now, in this day and age. Well, in this day and age where, my God, if you look at somebody the wrong way, that they're like, oh, are you looking at me because I'm gay? Or, this. You can't tell me, and especially Katy Perry, because she's all in the Me Too movement. She's in the whole, let's get rid of Donald Trump, let's kill Donald Trump movement. But then she comes out with this.
She's a dumb skank.
You can't. Come on, people.
You can't fake stupidity like that.
I can't. Amazing. That's all I gotta say. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it.
So Perry's shoes.
How much are these things?
Well, I couldn't find the price on them because they pulled them. So Perry's shoes, meanwhile, are being criticized on social media, with one person stating, "Ignorance is never a fashion statement," and the other asking Perry, "Is she actually serious right now?" Anyway, she pulled them.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wonder why. But look, after they were already created, I bet you on the aftermarket, I bet you on the secondary market, these things are probably going for like freaking $1,000, if not more. And if you went to eBay or something like that, if some of these went out, which I'm sure they did, I'm sure some of them went out.
How would you like some blackface shoes we're selling for $1,000?
And on top of that, we'll get you this Gucci, this 800. What is it?
Look, we got the blackface shoes and we got the honky shoes.
You can either get two of the blackface shoes or two of the honky shoes, or you can get one of each. You're gonna get like a half and half.
Don't mix them.
And as a special bonus, later on, we're going to have Asian shoes.
Well, speaking of which, he's kind of already started out a little bit. Anyway.
And then Hispanic shoes. Those are coming.
All right.
I love it.
Let's get rid of this colossal failure.
I love it.
All right, now.
What's next on the? This will be like the fashion show.
It is fashion because during Fashion Week. So now we're going to wait for blackface, okay, to something that's, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'll just let you decide. Now this is a fashion by Burberry, and here we go with this. I'll let you make your little.
What is that?
That right there is a noose. People, I swear, this was on the model on the runway. It's a effing noose. Now,
you cannot.
You can't make up. You can't make stupidity up that bad. Why would you put something like that on a?
Yeah. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that the designer that did this for Burberry did not know. You cannot tell me he did not know what he was doing. Claiming stupidity, it does not work.
I understand there's some stupid people. There's nobody that is that freaking stupid to put a noose right there on some fashion and have the model walk down the runway.
I say,
and here we have
Gazelle with a nice little Burberry
from Burberry, the hoodie with the noose, or like we call the noose because it's French.
Noose
that you can tie. You can hang your keys or your little clutch purse on there, and everything is good.
Or if the hired help is actually giving you trouble that day. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm with you.
All right. First off, she looks like she ought to be at the monastery taking a vow of silence. She looks like she's the father. She ought to be doing the chants. First off, and second, you can't. Why? I mean, the intricacy of the noose itself. That is a noose.
That was not a mistake.
Right.
That is very intricately, and it's done very well. It looks like it might have exactly the right amount of wraps for an actual noose.
Right. Woof. Hey, so here we go. You get the Gucci. Hey, for a short time only, if you're caller number 5 to the Conformity Antidote show, we will give you an $800 Gucci blackface. What do they call it? Balaclava.
Baklava.
Hey, we may throw in some baklava as an extra added bonus. And we will throw in a pair of Katy Perry shoes, blackface. Well, you can choose your color.
You can pick either blackface or honky.
And this, we'll throw in a Burberry hoodie.
Complete a Knights of the Ku Klux Klan hoodie.
Complete with the accessories.
You know what this is good for? Right here? For them freaking piece of shit Democrats who are all about freaking killing babies outside the womb. Just go ahead and hang it right there.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Sons of bitches.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And this, all right, in this climate, especially in the fashion industry, because the fashion, and the reason why I pick on them a lot is because they're supposedly a part of the social justice warriors that are looking out for the common man, which we already know they're not. It's a fashion industry. All they give a shit about is themselves and money. They're way out of touch with reality.
They're way out of touch.
Well, obviously, you can tell by what's coming, what this crap is coming out with.
So you want to know? You want to know what they said that was?
What?
They thought it was a hoodie string tie that was marine themed.
Marine themed, like for
a boat, like a.
Oh, okay. For a minute there, I was like
marine maritime type stuff.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the armed forces. I'm like, okay.
So
we always knew the Marines were a little, on the edge, but not noose wise.
Yeah, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna BS your way out of that one.
You can't. But obviously, the sad part is I try to read news every day. I kind of go around the different outlets or whatever and see what's going on, and I didn't see any of this mentioned other than the Katy Perry shoes. I did hear about the Katy Perry shoes, but this with the Gucci blackface sweater. Actually, I did hear about the blackface sweater, but they made it go away. See there again. The media, the mainstream media, will get to pick and choose what they want to make a big deal of and what they don't. So
that's what they do.
I guarantee you, if Ivanka Trump, and I'm not saying I'm a huge fan. I'm definitely not a huge fan of the Trump family like Reverend Cuz is, but on this thing,
say Trump family.
Well, Anyway,
I just like his policies. The man's good stuff, but I do like Ivanka.
But if what's his wife's name? Ivanka's the daughter, right?
Melania.
If Melania would have come out in her designer line and came out with a hoodie like that with the noose, holy shit! The world they would have like stoned her out of the White House. She would never have been allowed to leave the White House because they would have been on her like stink on poop. But because it's Burberry and we were it's just a simple mistake. I just put a little thing on there and I just thought, well, we need to have a little tie string and it has to have a little. I just don't want to have it hanging there. So I said, let's just wrap it up. And we'll make it a little pull string. You can just put your fingers in there and pull it down and pull. Makes it real easy. It's not big enough for anybody's neck. I don't know what y'all talking about. It's crazy.
Stupid. Just like what I just did, which I scratched my back and I thought.
So now you got a ink mark on
I got ink
back?
marks all over my back. I thought it was it, but anyway.
Okay.
I was like, ooh, that feels kind of weird. I was scratching it. I was like, oh, whatever. And I was like, oops.
Oh. You're
All right.
Damn, that feels good.
Yeah.
All right. Enough
Talking
about the fashionistas.
Yep. And from one colossal failure to another, Barack Hussein Obama. So, Bucky here. I should I'm gonna tell you right now.
What?
I showed this man absolutely no respect at all. People can say what they want. I will show this man absolutely no respect. This piece of crap. Anyway, so he was in attendance for a 2-day summit at the My Brother's Keeper event. It's like, organization, they're supposed to talk about like black community and that kind of stuff. So he was at this thing, and so he was talking. So they were talking about black crime and this and the other, and the black culture and what seems to be the problem. So Genius here says, well, let's face it. A lot of hip hop and rap music is built around me showing how much more money I got than you. I can disrespect you and you can't do nothing about it. And I'm going to talk about you and punk you. Okay, this is what Obama's saying. So he's saying this is what rap music needs to stop. And this kind of stuff, portraying this type of culture. Now, one of his main boys right here, old douchebag Jay-Z, all right, he talks about bitches, hoes, uses the N-word all the time, this, that, and the other. Okay, but Obama, dude, you've had him over at the White House like I don't know how many times. You guys have gone to his concerts more than once, and you've constantly talked about support for him, but we need to stay up. So you mean everybody, all the hip-hop artists except for him. Is that what you're talking about? I think I poked myself. Anyway, he added, if you are very confident about your sexuality, you don't have to have 8 women around you twerking, because I got one woman who I'm very happy with, and she's a strong woman. Okay? First of all, jury's still out on that one. I'm just saying. Well, not she's a woman. I'm just saying. Looks more of a maybe transgender or something. Just saying. But anyway, so he's talking about, black culture, this, that, and the other, but you're promoting it all, all the time. Dude, so what the hell are you talking about? And oh, by the way, since I'm on my soapbox, what have you ever done, or what did you ever do for the black community? Exactly. Absolutely nothing.
Well, that's the thing of it, isn't it? Is he's come out, and I don't know how many other celebrities have come out, and they say all about about rap music and the message it comes across, but yet they still support it. That was my biggest saying. It's like they constantly give lip service to all this, but yet they still keep condoning the behavior.
That's correct.
And you can't pick and choose. Okay, let's say Jay-Z's kind of changed a little bit, married the Bay, but it doesn't excuse what he's saying about like back in the 90s or whatever.
Does
he still talk about that? I don't listen to that kind of stuff.
I don't either, but I researched. Yeah, even in his latest CD talks about that kind of stuff.
So, but this is the thing, and it's like we talked about. I know I brought it up earlier shows, but especially with the whole Me Too movement. It's like, why is not the Me Too movement going after? And I'll tell you why. And we may do a show on this sometime down the road, but I was watching it before. The reason why the Me Too movement allegedly doesn't go after rap music and the culture that it is because a lot of the people in the Me Too movement are privileged white women, and they could give a rat's ass what happens to African American women that are impoverished and live in the streets. They're no concern of ours. But if you're in Hollywood and a producer grabs your ass and stuff like that, foul. But then if you're on the streets, if you're a single mother in Chicago, L.A., you're black, and you're trying to work and do something, and then you got like gangsters or whatever rapping about you, wanting to grab your ass or drug you and rape you and all this other crap. Oh, well, they're just expressing themselves. That's their culture. Bullshit. You can't.
They want to give the perception that they care.
No, they don't.
About womanhood. It's just the perception that we're about Me Too, about women.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's a big split because there's a lot of black women that are coming out saying they're like, this whole Me Too movement, and they're even calling them out. They're like, this whole Me Too movement's bullshit. You got your bimbo, then you got skank hoes like what's her face? Who's the boss?
Oh, Alyssa
Milano. I'm black. I'm gay. I'm a man. I'm like, well, I
relate with everybody.
You're stupid. And of course, she got attacked on Twitter. You're like, no, you're a privileged, honey, all you've known is privilege. You grew up with the silver spoon in your mouth. You've been in Hollywood acting ever since you were a little kid, having people throw money at you. You take off your clothes and they throw money at you.
I've had to pay my own rent.
Yeah. Oh, woo! Pay your own rent. So that's my thing. You can't. I'm not going to necessarily comment on anything, but the biggest comment I have with two things about Barack Obama is one about that. It's like, if you're going to sit there and talk about rap music, you got to make sure it's across the board. You can't sit there and say that rap music's promoting this type of behavior and then continue to be palsy-wowsy with Jay-Z. He's going to a concert still talking about the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, I will agree with the fact it's, what exactly did Barack Obama do for the African-American community that other presidents haven't done or helped do or whatever? And if you want to say Obamacare, it's like, well, what exactly did that do for the African-American community, the black community? Exactly. Very little.
Zero.
So, enough said about that. But stay tuned. I think that Me Too movement with the whole women thing is because it's starting to come out. There's a lot of talk about white privilege, which I think it's a crock on some circumstances, but it's also, they're starting to call out these Hollywood elites. And they're trying to placate everybody. There was one guy, there was some ass clown that apologized for his white privilege, and I'm like,
shut up, stupid.
Yeah, just shut up. But you got these rich white actresses in Hollywood. Me too. Except for when it's with the poor Hispanic woman that's being trafficked. That's being trafficked for work or sex or whatever like that. But yeah, that's what they're here for. We're not worried about them. Worry about me. I'm an actress. Oh, I got caught. I just wanted my kids to get in a good college.
I was getting ready to say that.
Oh, feel sorry for me. And you know what? I'm on my soapbox. I'm going to get off. That Laughlin, what's her face?
Lori Loughlin.
Yep, she's been dropped from all kinds of roles.
And Felicity Huffman, too.
Yep, so good.
William H. Macy, you're another dumbass, because that's...
Well, he had to defend his wife, but...
Well, I know, but...
He's
in it, too.
Well, yeah, their kids...
He didn't know anything about it.
Right, well, their kids are spoiled brats, except for one. The one is kind of keeping quiet, and she applied to go to college on her own and wasn't going to be a part of that. But the other one, she's a typical spoiled rich bitch. Anyhow. Yes, Miss Vivian. You're right on it tonight.
Actresses can kiss it. All right. Let's move on from that colossal failure.
Yes. Let's move on to some... Now we're done talking about the women. Let's talk about some idiotic men.
Yes. So, for this one, we're going over to merry old England.
Da-dum, dum, 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 da-dum, da-dum, dum, dum, da-dum.
Call save the Queen.
Hello. Yes.
Hello. Hello, sir. Hello, viewers.
So anyway, we're going over to England.
Over to England.
Nice.
And we're going to talk a little bit about a Tinder date that happened. And, after the date, the guy sent the girl a little message about things that she could do better for the next date.
Oh, I see about that. So, like areas that she can improve on and stuff.
So
like
areas she can improve on, because obviously she wasn't up to snuff.
It's not. Is that her?
That is her.
That is her.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
she's like a very lively looking bird.
She's a lovely little bird.
Lovely little bird.
So I'm going to tell you right now, women. But we're going to go into this. We're going to keep some British accents. Ladies, you might want to sit down for this one, because this one's going to really piss you off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, here we go. And away we go. So, some of the things that this bloke told the lady here of what she could do better. Number one. I can't even see it. Oh, here we go. Number one. I feel like you could have made the date much better, and here are a few reasons why. I apologize if I offend you. Yeah, whatever. Right, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. If you lost some weight, you would look incredible. Maybe about a stone or two.
Oh, my God.
So, as you can see...
Let's look at this. Look at this bird.
Does she look like a heifer? I think not. I think she's...
A stone? What you want?
What do you want?
A skin and bones?
Something.
Look at her.
What a skeleton?
Yeah, well, it's like what do you want? These like anorexic models or something like that?
I think she looks lovely.
Stupid
Get. Piss off. What else? You were very pale. I know you want a fan of the sun, but a little fake tan wouldn't hurt.
All right, now. I know a lot of people. I'm sorry, but I thought that was the British way. I know a lot of people over in England.
I'm sorry. You want me?
Very pale.
You want me to get skin cancer?
Exactly. Or
piss off, or be have all these orange streaks looking like a tiger.
What's a kitty cat?
I don't think do we have it.
Oh, that's our eagle.
Oh, we forgot the cat.
Oh, we forgot the cat this time. But. Or what could be even worse is if you get that little bronze tanning stuff and you look like George Hamilton.
Yes, like a crispy colonel.
Yeah.
What else?
You've been on the rotisserie a little bit too long.
You look like you're nice and crispy.
Yes.
What else we have?
Stick some butter on.
Here we go. Here we go, ladies. You have quite big boobs, so you should show off your cleavage a little more. That's sexist.
Hey, what's wrong with being sexy? Well, I'm sure. Hey, this is my thing with that. And if supposedly she has big bosoms, then obviously they're going to kind of stick out anyway. She doesn't need to wear any cleavage.
No.
And why is your boyfriend, if it was my chick, it was my bird, and we were out on a date or something like that, I'm not going to want her to show off her stuff. I'm not want her to show off her dirty pillows to everybody.
Pillows, same for me, love.
Yes, those are my pillows.
Yes.
Those are my dirty pillows. I'll put my head in.
You care for a little snuggle?
Yes. I love a little snuggle. Luke fell down.
Yeah. Oh, he likes the big leg boo-boos.
Yes.
All right. I think you could wear clothes that suit your figure and maybe update your style slightly, just so I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Oh, now see that right there. You know, if I were her, first off, I'd be reading the rest of this. I'd be like, all right, well, blah, blah, blah. That really hurts. That's a stinger right there. You know,
I don't want to be embarrassed.
Right, because of what you're wearing. What was she doing? Was she wearing a knapsack? No. Was she wearing
a pull-up bag?
Well, and look at her. Look, it's not like she was wearing a muumuu or something like that.
She's quite lovely. I don't even know what the problem is.
I don't know.
The scars are...
Oh, well, you can only imagine. See, that's the key right here. And we'll get to it again at the end of this segment, but I wonder what he looks like.
Right.
You know.
I wish... Unfortunately, there's not a picture of him, because I would like to see what he looks like.
She needs to put a picture of him up.
She does.
Yes. So we can look at him and see what he's got in his mouth.
Punch him right in the twig and berries.
Yes, and then dump his ass. And look, I'm single, and we're doing a tour in England soon, so I'll be there.
There you go.
Yep.
Here we go. You need to dye your hair a normal color and add some extensions. Longer hair is much more attractive.
Well, it's longer hair. What do you want to do? Look,
what you want down to her ass?
Not like what you want, Crystal Gale. You know, down to the floor. Where you want to look like Cousin It off of Addams Family or something. You stupid git.
You stupid git. Oh, look, Miss Vivian says, one of you is British, the other is Scottish Aussie. Who's who?
Who's the Scottish? Who's Scottish Aussie? Aussie.
We'll go with that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, here we go. Let's move on. We just sound.
What's that, Quay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
We just sound a little different on the microphone.
Must be. All right, here we go. You need to look more natural. Stop wearing makeup. Just make yourself look decent, but don't overkill it.
See that again.
What you want?
I know. It was all stupid.
I can't really say anything to that.
No, I can't. It sort of goes hand in hand with the dress and don't embarrass me.
I guess so.
Sort of thing.
Your lips have gone down, so you should. Wait a minute. Here we go. Your lips have gone down, so you should think of getting more filler. I know you said you regretted it, but filler will make you look sexier.
What, a big puff.
Filler, what, you want to look like a fish? You want to look like a guppy or something?
No, you know who I blame? It's that bitch Kim Kardashian. She's got them big lip. Them.
Yeah, she can't look like a toilet plunger.
Well, yeah, you know, back in the day. Back in the day, they used to call them, and I'm not, because it's a family show.
Yes.
I'm not going to let you know what the acronym stands for. But back in the day, they called those DSLs, and it's
oh my God! Oh
yes!
Oh,
I know. I'm not. That's as far as I go.
But that was far enough.
They might not know what it is.
Oh, they know.
Might not know. Anyway, look at her. Look at her. Look at her lips. I'll kiss her. Well, then again, that's not saying much.
It's not, is it?
No, it's not.
You want to go on like a toilet plunger?
Yeah. Stupid fascist. Bully boy. All right.
Let's move on there. You need much more confidence. Confidence is sexy. Well, how's she gonna get confidence when you put her down like that?
Yeah, exactly. When you're sitting there writing. Now, I wonder. I don't know. I haven't necessarily tinkered with Tinder. I haven't tinkered with Tinder.
Tinkered with Tinder.
I don't know. I haven't tinkered with Tinder, but I'm wondering.
That's because you need to get off the grinder.
Oh, stop it! No. Grind. Grinder's a different story. Anyway, I'm just wondering if whatever he posted, if it was like seen by the public, you know.
Yeah, I think it was just something to her.
It was something to her, and she decided to share it, which I don't blame her. I'm glad she did, because it's stupid.
Okay. The fact that you take things slow makes you look like a prude. I didn't get a kiss, which messed with my ego. Be more sensitive to others' feelings.
All right, so
this guy.
Okay,
this
first
guy
off,
he's such a wanker.
I know, what a wanker. And you know, first off, he says that she doesn't have full lips, and then he's upset that she didn't kiss him. I'm not sure what direction he's going in. I'm not really.
I wouldn't kiss his ass either.
Well,
how about I shove my foot right up your ass?
Yeah. Yes, wanker. I'm not gonna give you a snog.
Hey.
I'm not gonna snog with you just because you
piss off.
Especially he sounds like he's like one of these guys that like really like lives at the gym and stuff and has his hair done. He manscapes every day. He's probably shaves his pits, exactly.
Go piss off.
Yeah, I won't.
All right, where else we go? We don't know where. Oh. I can't say like Ozzy Osbourne there for a minute, didn't I?
Sharon!
Sharon! All right. We had food. I know you got a salad, but having a full fat Coke is more calories you really don't need. You know what?
I love the fact.
How about I give you 5 of these?
Oi, I love the fact he said a full fat Coke. He didn't just say like regular Coke. He said a full fat Coke. Oh my gosh!
I'll take him up, in one of those restaurants way up high, and toss them off.
Yes,
toss them. You piece of shit! All right, you need to keep your past to a minimum. I don't care about it. What you went through. Okay, well, that tells me that apparently she went through something. She's trying to relate to you. Right. What's going on?
Well,
and you don't care.
Well, and then it also realised to me that he went on the date for one reason and one reason only.
Get a snogging?
Yes. He wanted a little bit more. He wanted a shag. He didn't want a snog. He wanted a shag. So
yeah, I say he didn't even. I say he didn't even get a snog.
Well, no, and I'm glad he did. I'm glad. Yeah. Look,
you didn't get a bloody snog,
and that's why he's look.
You bloody
bastard. She's actually extremely smart. She knew what she was doing. Luke, will you quit falling over there? Then
yes.
All right.
Here we go. What else we got? Get a sense of humor. You didn't laugh at a single one of my jokes. Well, probably because they wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Not as funny as your face. Oh, I could probably tell. Not as funny as when you take your pants down.
Oh, maybe that's why.
You take your trousers down, you probably look like a little 5-year-old.
Look, they were probably at a restaurant, and some guy come out and said, "Hey, honey, is that bloke with you?" Well, I just came from the John, and I just came from the loo, and I just came from the loo, and he's a little, lacking in confidence, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So that's probably why she blew you off.
And to go on with that here, you seemed a little bit stuck up. Sort your personality out.
Right. Who? Her.
That's what he said, yeah. To her. Yes. Right there.
All right.
This guy is a piece of shit. There we go. That's right. Oh,
I can't respond to that.
I don't know. Here we go. Here, you can respond to this one right here. You made me feel like shit when you offered to pay it's like I don't have enough money after telling you how much money was in my account.
So he was basically.
I was supposed. Hey, love. Hey, love. I got.
Do you know how much more? I'm rich.
You know how many
I'm
pounds
rich,
I got?
bitch.
I'm rich, bitch.
Do you know how much? You know what? You know what I wouldn't give. Look, she says your accents definitely need some work. I know it's kind of hard to hear.
What you got? Let's. What you bring your little self down here and see what you got.
Yeah. Honestly, we're just trying to figure out who's got the Aussie Scottish accent.
You know, I could go a little deeper. I could go a little more Cockney,
but
how about I go Cockney for the rest of this segment, eh?
Hey,
I only got one more.
Go for it.
I got your accent right here. Oh, hey, love, you didn't compliment me one time. If you take these things on board, I might consider another date with you. I will give you a month and then get back to see if you made some of these changes.
What a
good day to you, Kimberly.
What a joke. Oh, he's like, this is just got to be a fucking joke. This is really a fucking joke.
You missed it.
That still come through.
It came through.
Okay.
Like you didn't mean.
I know. It's hard to. I'm not quite coordinated, really.
So
to push the button.
What you say is you push your button and talk at the same time.
All right, look. Getting off the accent for just a second.
Oh, I like the accent. I was just getting my Cockney on.
I like it.
Hey, Governor. Hello.
I need some more drink. Anyway.
Oh, speaking of which, cheers.
I'm empty. No, I got a little swig.
That's because you drank too much before the show.
Look, I have no idea what in the world he's talking about. Look at her. If that's really her.
She's a lovely bird.
She is. And I can understand it. You know, grow your hair out, lose more weight. You know, look at her.
And laugh at me jokes.
Yeah, well, again,
you're not funny.
Hey, you know how much I went to the gym today and I saw Ted and he could only lift 200 pounds. Why aren't you laughing, bitch? That's funny.
I'm trying to drink my big fat coat.
Well, I'm having a little side salad. What an ass.
He's a douche.
Honey, I'm glad you posted this. Obviously she did it. She doesn't want another date with this jackass because she posted this. So I just wish to see if we need a picture of him so we can start like seeing, okay, you're willing to judge. Okay, I'm always a firm believer. Don't judge unless you want to be judged yourself. So we need a picture of you.
Who, me?
No, everybody.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
He's the Messiah.
All right.
He's a mess. He's no Messiah.
There's a mess in here, but no Messiah. All right.
So anyway, we go to another idiotic male
loser
to another one who this just really hurts. This really hurts because this next guy I used to love him as a kid. Hey! What do you say?
I would like nice. Oh, you're drinking that big fat Coca-Cola.
Come over here, babe. Let me put something in that drink there for you. It won't make it as fattening, okay? Hey, big Fabin Albert. What are you putting them in the Fabin woman's drink? Oh, don't you worry about it, Weird Harold.
I'm gonna go to the strip bar and find me one of these honeys.
Oh. Hey, Bill, what do they call you? You're like a teacher in the summertime. No class. All right. Anyway,
I want to go to school. Shut up, Russell. All right. So Bill Cosby is running his mouth. Okay, we already know this guy, what he did to these women and everything else. Well, now, Bill here has called himself a political prisoner, and he compares himself to Gandhi and Martin Luther King Martin Luther the King. Dude, you've lost your freaking mind.
I think he has.
Okay, Gandhi and Martin Luther King weren't sitting there raping women and putting drugs in their drink. You dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
You asshole.
Yes.
But he's like, you know, he said, my political beliefs, my actions of trying to humanize all races, genders, and religions landed me in this place surrounded by barbed wire fencing, a room made of steel and iron. And no more Jell-O pudding.
Oh, I'm sure they have plenty of Jell-O pudding in prison.
Yeah, but you gotta eat it out of somebody's ass. Oh.
Wait.
That's all.
Just make sure they do.
And we like to get our Frico to get the Jell-O pudding, eating out somebody's butt on.
Wait a minute, I thought that was
death night.
I thought that was a tossed salad.
With some pudding. Oh. Because we like to get our freak on.
You know.
Oh, I just saw somebody with some pudding in the butt.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. What? All right.
Hey. There's something on that.
So how much is the Jell-O pudding over there?
$10 better now, $20, $20 better now, $20 better now, $30 better now, $30 better now, $40 looking for $40 better now, $50 better now, $50 who give me $50 better now, $60 looking for $60 better, $60 better now.
I'll take the RuPaul looking dude over there.
I don't know about that sugar. You ain't putting anything in my drink, you old bag. I just don't want any of that wrinkled stuff.
I like to find me some old men and take pictures of them. He's got more pictures of old weathered crevices than Ansel Adams.
Oh boy.
All right. In his statement, Cosby also noted that he has this is a little effed up. He has no remorse and will never have remorse for his actions. He goes on to blame Montgomery County District Attorney Kevin Steele as well as the judge for finding him guilty for the sake of political gains rather than serving a service of justice. Oh, they seem to like the. You like the sound effect? And I'm the DJ.
Yeah, we missed that for the Obama piece, I think.
Yeah, with Jay-Z. Now I need a little Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I lose myself every time that comes on.
I know,
I lose it. I cannot believe, first off, I know we got one more little piece to read about this ass clown.
Clown.
I cannot believe he has the nerve. He has that. Dementia's got to be setting in. Because I cannot believe that he's comparing what he did, date raping, I don't know how many women. Oh, they just needed a little help to loosen up a little bit. Hey. Oh, you want to take off that dress? You like it? No, put it in pot.
Yeah, he was comparing that to the civil rights struggle of like Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay, yeah. Now, I don't think Martin Luther King did any in Gandhi. Oh, would you come over here, darling? I want you to take a sip of this hot tea for me, please.
Oh, that's very good.
It's very good, very nice.
Very
nice.
Very...
Maybe that's where Indira came from. Indira Gandhi, get it? Joe? I know, bad. Oops. That was bad. But how does he compare himself to those two? Where is that coming from?
Well, it doesn't stop there.
Okay.
Yeah. He said this. He says this. I now have a temporary residence that resembles the quarters of some of the greatest political prisoners: Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Randall Robinson, and Dr. Benjamin Chavez. I stand upright as a political prisoner, and I smile. What political? What the frick are you talking about?
Right. What have you done? Okay, what has any of those guys done that anywhere resembles what you did?
And how is it political?
Right. You sat there and dropped, and you admitted it. That's the thing. He admitted that he had put some stuff in women's drink to make them more pliable. But he said they were willing participants.
Yeah,
that's his thing. He said it was consensual. It was willing. One person maybe I can understand. But how many women came out and said that he did it over the years? Like 20?
Okay,
here's
the so let's say they want a little bit more relaxed. So the fact is you just couldn't both sit there and like smoke a joint or something like that.
Right.
You got to drop something in the drink, which, oh, by the way, all the rest of the women said they had knew nothing about.
Right. Yeah, I hate to say it.
And they're like, oh, yeah, I knew he put something in my drink. I asked him to.
Right.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that. Not one woman came forward and said that. Not one.
Not one.
And to put yourself, to even mention yourself in the same people as Dr. Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. Okay.
Yeah, he was
where the hell did that come from? Nelson Mandela.
I'm just like apartheid.
Randall Robinson and Dr. Benjamin Chavez. Really? Oh, He's
lost it.
Well, yeah, he's well.
But I think what we're really seeing is the real Bill Cosby,
and that's a shame because I'm telling you what, like probably many of you, cousin and I, we do the voice or whatever. But I grew up with Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, watching some of his movies and some of his stand-up routine, and he supposedly, in the '80s, the Cosby Show, which was like the first real show about a black family that was like a middle-class black family that was doing their thing in New York. You never saw that on TV before. So it's like you watched it, and it was like such a big thing. And it turned out that he had this just dark side to him. It's terrible. Because I will never be able to watch the Cosby Show or anything like that at the same way again.
That's why I stick to Good Times.
Yes, Good Times was one of the first TV shows with a black family, but they were still in the projects, trying to work.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the family.
But right, exactly, because they had, you never heard anything about Esther Roll or
John Amos.
John Amos or Jimmy Walker. Dynamite or
Bernadette Stanis.
Right. Or Janet Jackson. Are we not live anymore?
I think we whacked. I think we got...
Oh, we ended.
Maybe we had a glitch.
Are we going to come back and end?
I think we're back in. Usually it takes a little bit longer for this to come back, I think.
We're not sure if we're live or not. But anyway,
if we are, hello. If not,
yeah. But anyway, I just never will be able to watch the same thing again.
No,
it's crazy.
It is crazy. See, it says we're online.
It says we're still live.
So it's just a little glitch, and we continue to move on.
But anyhow,
but yeah. So the fact that he compares himself.
How do you do that?
You're a freaking predator.
I'm surprised he didn't sit there. You know what? Because of the people he mentioned, I'm surprised he didn't mention, that he feels like being persecuted like Christ. If now that would have really went over the top.
Yeah.
So
it's
what he's trying to do is he's trying to garner sympathy. He's trying to garner sympathy. Nobody's paying any attention to him anymore.
Well, that's part of the problem.
Yeah, he's just trying to make himself relevant.
That's why he's
trying to put himself out there and make himself more relevant or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. We're back.
Hello. All right. So sorry about that. We had another glitch, and look, it'll start back up.
Well, on a side note, and we're going to talk a lot, kind of along the same vein of somebody in Hollywood and sex abuse and stuff like that. I don't know. To mention this real quick. A little controversy with Babs Streisand. Did you read about that?
I did not.
Oh yes. Well, supposedly, I'm going to do the best I can to talk about what she said. Supposedly, she made and mentioned in this article that she thought Michael Jackson, because of the recent documentary that came out, that Michael Jackson was just who he was, and he felt like he was a little kid, and just really, it almost basically she was like excusing his behavior for wanting to have sex with little boys because he was like a little boy. So it was
what?
There was a connotation.
I mean, I can see you have in Neverland, but to actually have
there was like a connotation,
boys that will have sex with other boys.
Right. There was like a connotation in what she was saying that was just who Michael Jackson was, and we all just need to understand it and cope with it and deal with it. Well, then she, of course, there was a big furor about it, and she backpedaled, and she now, she had to come out and say that she has the utmost respect for the two individuals that came out and talked about being molested on Finding Neverland, and she's like backing them up. But it's like,
man, shut up, bitch.
It's like, it's like, why? How could you? Because there's no justification. I don't care if Michael Jackson thought he was 10 years old. You're a 40-year-old man. I don't care if you think you're 10. There's a physical difference and an age difference. You don't have sex with children. Period. Or you're not supposed to sleep with them in bed. That's a little off anyway.
That is a little off.
But now, the man is deceased. He was taken to court a couple of times, never convicted of any crimes. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Everybody be the judge. Everybody's got their own opinions, what they think happened or whatever. But that just kind of shows you that old Babs got herself thrown in the pickle barrel. She got herself in a Twitter controversy. And I just saw we were talking about Bill compared himself to Gandhi and MLK and
Martin Luther the King.
I know, Bill. I feel so bad for you. And oh, by the way, give a little fist bump to Jerry Sandusky. I hope you two are probably in adjoining cells together. Creatures.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say about that. Hey, Jerry, there you're okay. I never did anything in the shower though. At least my victims were women. I know you little boys and stuff. I like my women drugged. I don't like to do that in the shower. You got any Jello pudding in the commissary? All right.
Enough of that.
Didn't we tell you? They don't have any in the commissary, but some came in we got some contraband. It's going up for sale.
Can I get it without the ass?
There.
Sure, you can have it. You just gotta fish it out.
Stick in the refrigerator for about overnight.
Oh yeah, you want that Jello back? I got something. All right.
Oh my! I think this is a good place to really kind of end the show.
We're good.
So
I think let's just check the time because I think we're good.
Yeah, we're
$1:13.
Yep.
So I think we're good.
So anyway, we really want to thank everybody for joining us.
Again.
I know. Look, we're like stop motion.
You want to announce what our one of the big topics of our next show is? Or
yes. Well, I'll leave you to do the big one. But
no, I want you to do the big one.
Okay. Next weekend, I want everybody needs to come with us. Be here with us because we're going to do our first annual film review, and I think you are going to enjoy it because we're really going to get into character and who we really are deep down, I think. And we're going to review some of our favorite films. Most of them, are out, have been out already, but we're going to do some newer ones, and we think we all enjoy it. So don't miss out. Be here next Sunday at 8 o'clock. And the more people we have, we're getting feedback off of Facebook, the better off we'll be. So
we're gonna get some we're gonna get some feedback, all right?
Yes, I know we will. So it's better live. That way you can sit there and talk to us like what the hell is that?
We're still trying to work out some of the logistics of it,
some of the kinks.
But don't miss next week's show.
Yes, don't miss next week's show. So
we're doing some movie reviews with a little bit of a flair.
Yep, we're gonna do movie reviews from a male point of view. So until then, God bless everybody. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday. Yes. This is Deacon Tex signing off, turning it over to Reverend Cuz.
Don't miss next week, seriously. But God bless. We love you all. Please check us out next week. Continue to give us comments and stuff, because we've been blowing up on this thing, and we love all the new viewers and the new likes on the page.
Yes, especially all of our overseas friends from Europe, Asia, South America.
Yes.
We love you all, Africa.
And so we will see you guys all very, very soon. Jello pudding pop.